Lena Waithe. Welcome back to MT's Big Book Vlog and more, where creators come to play. I am your favorite lesbian TT, baby. And today is going to be a super short video, but all I wanted to do was talk about how inspired I got today. So, lately I have been trying to finish my end of year projects, which I got a ton of them. So, shout out to all of the creatives that I work with. I work with marginalized artists and creative people who are putting together book products. So, and then along with that, I have my own book products. And along with that, I still work a part-time job. If you didn't know, I am a barber stylist and I still work in a salon part-time. So it's a lot. It's a lot of wheels a turning. Big wheels keep on turning. So today I just wanted to share with you my inspiration that I got just not long ago. I was on Instagram and was watching the live from Lena Waithe. Oh, I'm in such admiration of her tenacity and her creativity and her ability to bring queer characters to life. And that's also one of my dreams, is to have one of my books made into a movie. So I'm really excited about getting back to work tonight and hopefully through the next couple of months, getting things together for the last projects for the end of this year. And real quick, what I'm going to do is just run down the list. Like, I have books that are sequels, and then I have books that are coming that will be like one part two and part three of some of the other books that I created this year and last year. So I have a book called Embalmed. I bet you I don't. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Okay, so Embalmed, sorry, I'm knocking stuff over. Embalmed, I wrote, it's a very short little read. It's just short stories about my life working as a mortician. And but it's a talking about grief and healing, the art of healing. And there's actually, even though it's embalmed and it sounds really dark, there's a couple of like funny stories in there too. So Embalmed will have a part two next year. Yay! So Run Don't Walk, it's on Amazon. You can find it under my government name, Embalmed. And I am also working on some the sequels to the Sapphic Island series, which Sapphic Island is going really well. And it's about my main character, Jada Carter, and Jada's love interest in the book. Beatrice gets her own book named Dom that'll come out the end of this year. And inside of all of that, I've decided also to add in, I've got to do a poetry book. I just have to, because I'm a poet before I am anything else. I'm a poet. And so I've got to get out my poetry book. It'll be a short lesbian erotic poetry book. So that's something I'm looking forward to. I've done shorts before in a collaborative book with other writers, but this one will be purely erotic. It's gonna be a little nasty, but in a good way. And it will be all queer, and it'll be just mine. So I'm really looking forward to that. And and then I have my hair guru guides for students, barber students, and cosmetology students. The second portion of those will also come out. So today, as I was listening to Miss Lena Waithe, and I'm so impressed with her and her what she does and her writing skills and her ability to create these very likable and dislikable characters. But she was talking about reaching for the stars. And I just wanted to say that I think as creative people, one thing that we do constantly, and I know I have done in the past, but I am leaving that behind in 2021, is we doubt ourselves so much. And we're always looking for validation, affirmation from the people that we create for. It's like, why would I write a book if nobody wanted to read it? I'd write it for myself, true. But we get feedback, right, from critics, from other people about what they liked, what they didn't like. And as I was surfing around today on social media, and y'all know that I'm huge Lay Twins fans. I have to like see them every day do something fabulous. So, I read some of the comments and I like to comment on other people's uh, reactions or comments, videos, whatever. One of the things that I notice is that it's very difficult to be a human that creates something and puts it out there for the world to enjoy and then sit back and just wait for a response. So I know, like, when I beta test my books, which I beta test all my novels, which means I give it to other people to read so they can give me critical feedback. When I beta test my novels, the most anxious moments of my life is like, what are they going to say? Do they like it? Do they not like it? What am I going to do? And then to get that feedback back. And feedback is always a good thing, whether it is something you perceive is not helpful or not. It's always a good thing to get feedback, but I realize that some people don't have the ability to give critical feedback. That means that what you have to say is actually helpful to me as an artist. And one thing that I really appreciate about Lena is that as she collaborates with other people in this entertainment industry, and she's creating shows, and the premiere of the second season for her show is tonight. As she collaborates with other people, it's like I can see her artistic process working itself through, and the critical part of it and the feedback part of it. I think for those of us who are creative, we have to keep pushing through and keep reaching higher. I don't ever want to stay stagnant as an artist. That's no, you can't do that. You have to keep growing. And this year has been a huge year of growth for me. Um, I don't know about y'all, but for me, it's been huge that I have gotten over some things. I have worked some things out artistically. I am positioning myself to keep rising. And I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the love that people give me. And when you are especially a Black queer artist of any genre, I think it's so stifling when you look at the mountainous challenges that come with us putting whatever we do out into the world. Um, I'm so happy for Lena. I am so thrilled with her that she has been given an opportunity to shine as herself. You know, I have seen the industry tear apart Black lesbian women. They, if you present as butch or stud, they want to make you look more girly. If you do one thing, they want you to do it this way. And she even discussed that on her live with the character JoJo, I believe, is that, you know, even the script writers wanted to portray her a certain way as aggressive as a lesbian. And the truth is, no matter how someone dresses in the world, whatever clothes they put on, that doesn't mean they don't have the ability to be silly or fun or goofy or whatever. Like, we're all a combination of different things. We're not one-dimensional humans. We have many things that influence who we are. And so in her artistry, in Miss Lena's artistry and the content that she makes, I'm so happy that she's there making content that shows that the Black lesbians are not one dimensional. We're not. Um, I'm so happy for that. It just makes my heart super joyful. And it's very inspiring for me because I also want to create characters that are multidimensional, and especially for me personally, especially you're going to see it in the book Dom, that the characters, when you see a woman who represents herself as a stud, a dom, a AG, whatever title you want to slap on it, I want you to understand that she's still a woman, and that the things that she does and the way that she moves through life are extremely, diverse in who she is. So that's it. That's all. I'm not going to be long on this live because I have a ton of writing to do. And shout out to some of my clients, Dr. Tanya Gilbert, who has now 4 little books in the world that we are extremely proud of. And Dr. Tanya, she has a life coaching book. She also has 3 reflectional journals. And shout out to another one of my clients that I work with, T. Bell. T. Bell is writing chapter books of her story. And last but not least, I've worked with a lot of artists this year, and it's been fun and amazing. And you all every day keep me inspired to keep going. And last but not least, if you have not checked it out, I need you to go on over to Wattpad, because I am new on Wattpad and I am trying to work out this fan fictional piece. I'm going to upload a new chapter sometime tonight into Wattpad. It is called The Gods of Hip Hop. You will see somewhere here on my page. I don't know how this works, but you'll see somewhere a little description about the gods of hip hop, and you'll find that book over on Wattpad. And I need votes. So as I write, I would appreciate that you would read along with me and give me comments, feedback, and notes. It is a fan fictional tale about. It's a sci-fi. It's my first ever book in journey into sci-fi. So I'm using the characters of course, my muses, Les Twins and Janelle Monáe, and it will definitely have some queer themes because Janelle Monáe's character in the book um, is a sister to the twins in the book. And she represents the queer community for my writings. So I really would enjoy you hopping on over and giving it a try, giving it a read and a vote. So I'm looking forward to all that. And I just hope that as we leave this year and move into 2022, that all creative people are putting your energy forth for what you want to manifest next year. I know that my writings, I just want to keep growing as a writer and getting better and creating more and more content and creating something that is different and unique, but still beautiful. And I send my love to all of you. I send my love. I'll tell you every single time that I love you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. I love you because you are unique and you're you. There's nobody in the world like you. And I hope you feel it. So I am MT, baby, from MT's Big Book Vlog and more, where creatives come to play. And I thank you for joining me. And I will see you on the next live. Bye.